All right, my dear BIBLEin365 brothers and sisters, we are embarking upon the awesome letter that John writes to the church in Ephesus in 1 John, and this is an incredible book. Now, I don't have to get into a lot of history about who John is. I certainly don't have to get into the history of Ephesus. If you'd like to know a little bit about that, you can go through my summary on the book of Ephesians. But there is so much to say about this book. Now, let me just summarize this by simply telling you that if you are struggling with depression on any level, and folks, depression is a real deal. It's real on a clinical level. It's real on an emotional and spiritual level. It's a big deal. And if you are looking to find victory over depression, 1 John is the book for you. I have a series, by the way, that's entitled That Your Joy May Be Full. We will give you a link for that so that you can see it. I think you'll absolutely be blessed, and it is my teaching through 1 John and will help you overcome depression. Now, if you've had it for most of your life, 1 John will be perfect for you. If you've only had it for a little while, 1 John will be perfect. If it ebbs and flows with you, 1 John is absolutely perfect. Why? Because John writes this to the people. When he writes this letter, he says, "Brethren, these things I write you that what? That your joy may be full." In other words, that you might have a completed joy, the kind of joy that leaves no gaps, the kind of joy that gives you victory over depression and all the other things that oftentimes go with the ground with that. So you are going to be able to find undoubtedly great victory over a very serious issue, a very real issue. And I also want to say this as we talk about this. Listen, depression is very real. You are not an unspiritual person if you have depression. There's some people that say, well, you can't be a Christian and be depressed. Well, let's go over the many Bible characters that have been depressed over the past. Even King David, another prominent example, but many, many others. It's real, right? It's real. And part of it is physical, but an overwhelming part of it is spiritual. And 1 John gives you everything that you need to point you in the right direction to find that victory over depression. And it's going to be that good of a book. It's going to be awesome. It'll give you strength. Another thing that 1 John is going to do for you is show you just how quick you can lose your sobriety as a person who loves God. How is that? Well, sin. Sin helps you lose your sobriety faster than anything else. And the way we overcome sin is to not try to do it, to allow God to do it, and you'll find all kinds of incredible peace that comes as a result of it. Listen, oftentimes we can find the cures for the ailments that affect us by staying pure and sober-minded, by not being given to the ideals and the thoughts of this world. And 1 John is going to talk about it. When you get into chapter 4, you are going to get into one of the most remarkable passages with respect to love and even false teaching. It's going to be very interesting. So you're going to love this book from beginning to end. Like I said, I'm going to include a link with this that goes to my series, That Your Joy May Be Full. You will absolutely love it. If you listen to us with Light on the Hill Radio, right now that is airing nationally, and you will be actually very, very blessed by listening to it. So God bless you guys, and may your joy be full. By the way, Merry Christmas. We love you guys.